You have probably heard about prisons from books or the radio, and I will be showing you how to get yourself inside one. But first we need to know what a prison is. What is a prison? A prison is a building that is constructed to help give a home to those people who are forced there against their will. There are two types of people that can be found inside the prison: those that obey the law and those that don't. Normally, the lawbreakers will be found confined within a cell and only allowed out at the law enforcer's discretion. There are many types of prisons out there, from maximum security prisons all the way down to minimum security prisons. Most prisons tend to operate like the outside world, as a community, where all prisoners band together to form a society where they work, eat, sleep, and play together. Also coinciding with the outside world, there may be prison leaders who are elected to govern the state of the other prisoners, ensuring that no further trouble arises. The prison leaders may work closely with police officers through a series of bribe deals to keep everything in line and form a perfect prison society. How would you get yourself into prison? Now that we know what a prison is, the next step will be to end up in one. There are three main methods for this. The first one is to commit a felony. Cops tend to have a zero tolerance when it comes to people committing crimes. If you are caught doing one, a cop will come to make an arrest on you. There, you'll be taken to a federal court where you'll be tried for your actions. If found guilty, you should then end up in prison. Different crimes constitute different jail times, so if you're looking to get yourself into prison for a long time, then you're going to want to do something really bad. For example, if you have a nuclear bomb at your disposal and decide to detonate it on a country that you don't like, wiping out that entire country's population, then your jail time will be slightly longer than if you graffiti on a wall. Be careful though. If your crime is so appalling, then you could be given the death penalty, where your resulting felony will lead to you being put to death. When you are killed, you will no longer be in prison, so this is not a good idea if you wish to stay in prison for the long term. Therefore, you may just want to stick to regular crimes to prevent this from happening. What is the second method for getting yourself into prison? The second method for getting yourself into prison is to simply visit someone who is locked inside. Therefore, you do not have to commit a crime yourself to get inside. You will, however, need to know someone who is inside the prison at that time in order to visit them, so don't plan on booking a holiday destination to one, as you will probably not be allowed inside otherwise. If you do not know anyone who has been sent to prison, don't worry. Simply frame someone you know to get them arrested and sent to prison. Once there, you can then simply visit them during the prison visiting hours, and also with the knowledge that you'll be free to leave the prison at any time once you have had your fun there. What is the third method for getting yourself into prison? The third method for getting yourself into prison is to break into the prison. This method combines both of the other methods that I have showed you. Now, breaking yourself into prison is a lot easier if you know about the prison that you're trying to get into. Therefore, I would suggest visiting the prison first, as stated in the visit method example. There, you can study the layout of the prison and find any weaknesses that the prison may have. Perhaps you noticed a sleeping security guard or an open door that you could sneak into. After planning how you will break into the prison, you will then simply need to execute it and get yourself inside. Once inside the prison, you will then simply need to hand yourself over to the prison guards, as breaking into prison is illegal. You should therefore be given a lengthy sentence for doing this act and will have successfully achieved your goal of getting yourself into prison. So that has been the best ways for you to end up in prison. On a personal note, I'm not looking to get myself into prison, as I've been told that the food there is not that good. So that is the only thing stopping me from going to prison. But perhaps you could look past that and get yourself there, and good luck to you if that is what you decide to do. See you later for now.